All right, we are in Melbourne, Florida at American Killer Bees.
Stretch, no sit-ups today, no.
Hello.
This is Hannah. She's gonna debut in Victor, his dad's fiance.
Welcome to AGF podcast episode in Melbourne, Florida. We are at American Killer Bees with Israel Gomes
Thank you.
and his wife, Nikita?
Yes.
Nikita. And so we were talking about earlier, I said, hold up, we got to get some stuff on video. So I looked you up, obviously, before we came here. You're a 5th degree black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, and you obviously have a large Muay Thai side of your affiliation, side of your gym, and all this. So striking is a big part of your gym here. And it's a family affair, the wife, the kids, all that, right?
Of course.
Wow. So we said so much off camera, now we got to try and, I was like, hold on, right? Let's start back from the beginning, right? Let's start back from just how you started. Tell us how you spent, obviously, the beginning of your life in Brazil. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I live in Brazil, and South Brazil is named after my city, is Curitiba, where the All Fighters coming from. You know, especially the old school. You know, Wanderlei Silva, Anderson Silva, Shogun Ruas, Moreno Ninja, Suero Silva, Rafael Cordeiro, all these old school peoples.
Yes.
I started.
Not just old school, but legends, I would say.
Yes,
It's a little bit different than
perfect.
old
You
school.
correct me very
Legends
well
in the
right
game.
now.
Yeah.
Legends, you know. And I started training capoeira. Capoeira's no work for me so much. And I jumped to taekwondo, no work again. And finally my mom bring me to Shoot the Box Academy. The first academy from Grandmaster Rudimar Fedrigo is Visconde do Rio Branco in Curitiba. I started training over there. Me, Rafael, Sergio Cunha is my teammate for so many years with the Rafa, of course.
What time frame are we talking here? What years?
80s.
80s?
80s, I started training Shoot the Box.
Yeah. And so the old school, like this would be the original shoot box? Was there one location? Was it?
We have it two, and the beginning is just this one, on Visconde do Rio Branco in Curitiba. But after a couple years, he opened the second location when his name is Fabio Noguchi teach, and the second location from Rudimar.
So this is a long time ago, and shoot box, because there's actually been shoot boxes in different cities that I've lived in America, and I've also been to Brazil. But at this time, was shoot box Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai? Was it only Muay Thai? How was the structure of the early?
No, I was with training. We some people. It's a mandatory. The people from the team train Muay Thai. Jiu-Jitsu you can train somewhere, but Shoot the Box have a Master Nico. And the time some people train with him. Unfortunately, I cannot train with the Nico because I have my own gym, my own Shoot the Box there. I run three academies in the time. I don't have time to do. I decided to train Jiu-Jitsu in another place. And I'm thinking I'm the first guy put a gi and they come and training Jiu-Jitsu class with my white belt and start training Jiu-Jitsu. I start training Gurgel, Henri Gurgel, I think is his name. But take it a little time with him and no work because I come from Shoot the Box Academy, and the time is a little different for you training Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai. You coming from gym, like Shoot the Box, we not very welcome, but it's different in the time.
Mhm.
But after I started training with the Hirion Grace in Curitiba too.
You say Hilion?
Hirion Grace in Miami here. He's in Miami right now. You know, I have an accent. It's
No worries,
harder
yeah.
to understand.
I just wanted to
sometimes.
be clear on exactly which
Yeah,
one.
Hirion Grace. He did when I did my first MMA fight in Brazil. He's the referee in
Oh, there you go.
the time. But after that, I stopped training a little bit jiu-jitsu and I'm hang out with some friends. I meet my coach in some bar in the time and the guys introduce him. And the connection goes so fast. Me, Carlos Bagana. I start training with him and go to white belt, to black belt with him. When I moved into the United States, I started training with Soneca. Soneca, everyone knows Soneca too.
Yeah.
He's my brother, my good friend. I love him.
And earlier you said you spent 37 years in Brazil?
Yes, between 35, 37.
That's sometimes later than most Brazilians come to America. A lot of the Brazilians nowadays come trying to be a young athlete, training jiu-jitsu, trying to get an athlete visa and do that type of process, or come over and run a gym. So you, it's quite a move, as a, to go from one side of the earth to the other.
Yeah, I lived in Brazil for 37 years, but I started coming to the United States by 32, come and stay 6 months because the visa and the time. I come and stay 6 months, work. My first gym I work in New York City on Nestor Marta Academy in 5th Avenue. I think it's Ultimate Gym.
Is that in one of the boroughs, Manhattan or Queens or?
No, it's on Manhattan. It's in Manhattan.
In Manhattan?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I keep it coming, stay for 6 months, go back, stay in Brazil for 3. But in between, there I have some personal issues, and I decided to move to the United States.
Let's go ahead and issue the camera.
We're gonna roll after that.
Yeah, let's go right
Yeah, I'm moving to San Diego.
Moved to San Diego.
San Diego.
I've heard a lot of things. So I've heard New York, heard San Diego. Earlier, I thought I heard Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be there.
And we're in Florida. So I
Yes.
knew this. And then she's from Prague. So we got quite the story
See
going
what I
on.
find,
Yeah, we're all over here. Yeah.
But that way, I started coming to the United States. I come to New York City, and then between there, how I say, I have some issues. I'm moving to San Diego. San Diego, I coming just for surfing, and between the surfing, I find a gym in San Diego. Eventually, I did my membership there and start teaching this gym.
Nice.
It's just a Muay Thai gym. I start teaching no-gi. But after that, it stay a couple years. I have a call from my coach Soneca, and he say, "Hey, you want to move into San Diego? I can have a better job for you there." And I say, "Yeah, maybe." And I say, "Who I'm gonna work?" They say, "You're gonna work in Mississippi." Biloxi. I feel like, you kidding,
Biloxi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
AGF
want to
runs
go
it.
down. We're gonna change San Diego to Mississippi.
Very
I don't
different.
want,
For sure the water is just flat.
Yes,
There's
flat.
no surfing
No
there.
surfing,
No
but
surfing.
I'm moving to Biloxi for teaching Alan Belcher, the UFC
Oh, yeah.
fighter. I
Yeah.
teach there for close to
One of my favorite fights
Over
with,
years,
with Rujamar Palhares.
I bring jiu-jitsu to Mississippi.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah, me and Soneca. You
Nice.
know, when Alan Belcher is blue belt in the time.
Oh, no, there you go. I know a bunch of those guys, like Mike Sanford and Alan Belcher.
Yeah, Mikey
There's-
coming after, no?
Yeah.
After.
Leo Delgado, he's after too. I actually, and one of my black belts was affiliated with the guy who owned Leo's gym before he came to America, because they were in the, it's an Air Force area, Biloxi.
Yeah.
So the guy who owned it before, him and his wife from the Air Force had to move overseas, and so that's how Leo came. It's a small circle of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and I trained a little bit at Alan for a couple years over there, and Soneca called me again and say, "Hey, I have a better job for you. Come and let's stay." Soneca always try to support me, put in the good spot, in my life. He know I need you moving on because the paycheck and in the United States, if you don't work, he offered me a job in the army in Tennessee, Clarksville. He make a bridge, and I start to work with the John Rankin. He fight Pride, I think, maybe Pride 203, and I started training with him and teaching on the base in Clarksville.
Which
BBC,
base?
Fort Campbell.
Fort Campbell.
Yeah, for over 5 years.
Nice. Air assault. I'm ex-army, by the way.
Airborne, yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's air assault.
Airborne, how say? Airborne?
101st Airborne Division.
Yeah,
Right?
I
But
teach
it's air assault where they go out of helicopters. They repel out of helicopters.
Okay, I don't know sure about that, about the peoples I teach, but I know I teach 2nd Brigade, 5th Brigade, and Special Forces now.
Yeah, you teach some badasses.
Yeah, good peoples. It's very good peoples. I have a very good guy there.
Did you live on base or did you live
No,
off
I
base?
live outside because I live in I work in the gym. Is the gate 3 is here. I have a gym. This John Hankin have a gym in front from the gate 3,
Ah, okay.
and I live outside from the base.
Okay.
But I need to go to the base at least 3 times per week.
Cool.
And beside that, I have another offer, and I go and I have an offer for moving to Canada. And the guy's gonna pay me something never, nobody offered me, never. And I try to apply my visa for Canada. But you can, in the time, you cannot have 2 applications in 2 different countries. I have United States and I have Canada. No? And the guy's no good. But the good thing, now I meet my wife.
How did this happen?
In Atlanta. They're going out of
Atlanta.
state.
Another part. Yeah.
I'm moving to Atlanta for wait for my visa.
Okay.
Between that, I meet her.
Nice. And so, like we said, you're from Czech Republic,
Yes, I am.
and but we were talking earlier before the camera. My guy in Europe's from Poland and blah blah. And you had relatives and you start saying you understand stuff. And tell us a little bit about your history. How did you come over here?
I moved to States probably 24 years ago, and I live in Atlanta pretty much for 16 years. I met Israel in 2013. We got married very quickly at 2014, and I was working in neurology departments. So
Neurology?
Yes.
Oh, my.
So once I got my daughter, it was very hard because here in the States, you have 6 weeks maternity, you have to go back to work. So we decided.
It's not like Europe.
that's
We get a year.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
A year or two, you're sitting home.
Yeah.
So it was very hard for me, go home after like work those
Yeah,
hours.
but she not tell the truth. She model in New York City too. For a little while, no? When you moving.
Now, how did you meet though? Did you meet through jiu-jitsu, MMA? anything
What
like this?
happened? No, you're gonna tell.
Oh, you can.
What happened? I need to wait for my visa to move into Canada.
Uh-huh.
And my visa go through the application, and I decided to stay because Soneca teaching in Atlanta, and the owner of the gym asked me, "You want a job?" My visa no go through, and I take the job. I'm gonna do supposed and left. We're gonna work with 2 punches. Okay? If I start with the left, if I'm gonna do with the left side, I'm gonna start with the right, left, right kick. 2 punches. Okay? And I meet her doing kickboxing, and I see her every day saying, she do Muay Thai with somebody else, but I see her there and they decide, hey, let's try Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And it started.
So we met in the
This is a touchy subject. I'd like to talk about.
Yeah.
Lot of drama in gyms when people meet each other in gyms, and there's a right way to date, quote unquote. Wasn't a student, I guess. Wasn't a student. But I have a black belt, for example. I have a black belt that has a wife and 2 daughters that he met his wife from kickboxing class in his own gym. And then you have people who are not so good and they date everyone in the gym. There's a right way and there's a bad way. We know this, But you can say also that there's positive relationships and things and meeting people with like-minded hobbies and these kinds of things too, and energy. So I like to bring that up too. There's good relationships that happen in the gym.
Yeah, I'm thinking too because it's
Still working?
she's
We've been married for
everything
10
to
years
me,
now,
10 years, yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have 2 kids, yeah.
She's everything. She's a big part of the gym. It's the heart. If the heart to break, I don't know how gonna go.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And if I don't think I'm in the good place if I don't have it.
How did you guys end up in Melbourne from Atlanta?
We kind of, that was his idea. Because I was like, why are we moving to Melbourne? And when I first visited, I was like, this is Melbourne because we moved, from Atlanta. So it was a huge culture shock. Because 2015, 16, Melbourne was like a super slow key, which
Yeah.
we appreciate it now, but it's still growing. It's actually growing a lot. So we have a Northrop Grumman out here race. The
Patrick's
Space
here
Coast.
too.
Patrick is here.
Yeah.
Phoenix Space is here. So lots of people moving.
Yeah, and AGF runs events in Atlanta and in Columbus, Georgia. So I'm familiar with this weekend. Actually, this last Saturday was at the Georgia International Convention Center, the big white.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, and we do
Hard
that.
to
One.
know,
We've done
yeah.
other places. It's really a funny town for venues. Some of the venues try and take 20% of your profits. Some of them are 15,000. Some of them are like don't fit because they're not big enough. Like, it's really. I'm the one who schedules all the venues for AGF from Bulgaria to Boston. You know what I'm saying? So Atlanta's one of those towns where it's just like tricky for sure.
Very
You know?
And
Yeah.
busy, super busy over there.
Busy, but it's not New York. So it's not Los Angeles, but it's busy. You go right out. I spend a lot of time in Kennesaw and Marietta.
Oh, nice.
My friends
Cobb
from
County.
Brasilia are from Gracie Baja over there, and so I've been to their house and gyms and stuff like this, and so I've spent more time probably on that side of Atlanta than I have downtown. The Kennesaw, Marietta,
Yeah.
all Brazilians.
Yeah.
You go to shopping centers.
Marietta,
County, yeah.
It's like even the nails, the donuts, the churrascaria, it's all Brazilian. Yeah, for
Whole
sure.
strip,
It's
right?
like 100,000 people, I believe, that
Easy.
are in the Kennesaw Marietta area, the
Yeah.
Brazilian community. Yeah. There and then Boston and Connecticut has a lot of Brazilians. Boston and Connecticut has a lot too. We got a very successful gym here. We have quite the aesthetics, the look, the logos. It's not just logos, right? Like as we were talking during the walkthrough, you have great additions. The honeycomb on the wall to the, I notice all those little things for sure.
Little details, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people logo their gyms, and of course yours has the logo, but it has has a lot of really cool touches. So during this video, you guys make sure we'll separate the video, but he did a really lengthy walkthrough, multiple rooms, down to the Area 51 room with the children, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah, from ancient certificates of shootbox to modern MMA inside here. So really, if you're watching this, check out the video that he did the walkthrough on. But yeah, excited to watch class and follow some kids on the mat, follow some adults, get some technique of you teaching. And the wife's going to start teaching right now, right? What do you got?
Yes.
4
Yeah, we
minutes?
She have a couple.
We got
Have a
4 minutes.
kickboxing
minutes.
Yeah. Plenty of pros coming up in the organization. It sounds like, I met a 205er, I met a female, I met a young black belt. So you've been in Melbourne for how long?
7 years, right?
8
7
years.
years. So
7
8 years is just enough time to really get a good crop of people starting.
And we do.
You know?
Yeah, it's a blessing for
Yeah.
sure.
We have a good people.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's 2 years in. You haven't produced quite, so 7, 8, you start getting, have you made white through black belts here yet in Melbourne?
Darius.
This is the gentleman I just met back there?
Yep.
Okay.
He came as a blue belt from Mississippi,
Blue
right?
belt.
Blue belt.
Yeah, blue belt.
Yeah.
It's not white belt, but blue belt.
Still, yeah.
And it's,
I mean, 7 years just starting to get to be that time, yeah.
His wife started training with Nikita. Now today she's brown belt.
yeah, she's
She's brown belt.
She's the
Invicta.
Invicta,
She's got time.
Invicta.
Awesome, yeah. You guys are still in the fight game, chasing the
Yeah, I know.
glory.
You know what?
Not so much this guy, yeah.
I don't want to do anymore, but I take it. These
They're
3
special
guys
people.
taking me so much,
It's always hard, right?
Yeah,
She needs
the
somebody.
only these 3. The other ones, they guys take care. I'm not doing nothing anymore.
Yeah.
The only on these 3.
The special corners, right? When you
Yeah.
get the special corners from the coach, okay, we go to this one,
But it's my last ones.
If
I
you have
coach.
any good advice, either to Brazilians coming here from America or foreigners in general, or just jiu-jitsu instructors that own gyms, you have any advice for people running a gym and being a martial artist in this day and age?
it's not easy to be here, you know. It's a lot stuff to do. It's not thinking sometimes we see someone have a big gym or some other places. It's very hard to be here if you don't work hard, if you don't put your stuff in the right line. It's hard to be successful on this business because what happened? Everybody open gym now these days. Cross the street, have one gym. 5 minutes, have another gym. But if you have a dream, follow your dream. You know? The journey is good. It's for everybody. If you have a dream, no give up. No give up.
That's some good advice. Well, I do have some good news as well too. I know you've wanted AGF tournaments next to you, right? I'm booking 2 in Daytona, 1 in Orlando.
It's
Okay,
good.
well, 2 in Orlando. Sorry. And
We will support. Do some videos talking about us a little bit. He run AGF. He's a black belt jiu-jitsu too. He's a Muay Thai coach too. He coaches so many other UFC fighters. And on the side he have an amazing show called AGF. Can you give a word for us, please?
thank you. I appreciate it. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you, thank you. So come and take your time and come over.
For sure. Yes, thank you. It was good of you. You guys act normal. Don't worry about it. The video camera's in your face. No pressure.
No pressure.
You're going.
Left, right, left, right. On 2, on 3. We have a project we put on the garment in Brazil. We use stand up. We have this way. We have it. You have it.
Played football in college for a long time, and then got done. I didn't know what to do. And that is run. And Nikita, they took care of him. Florida Tech as a defensive end.
Cool.
So.
I see Anderson a lot over your wall in a similar logo with Anderson Silva, and you got a lot of a similar style there. Can you tell us a little bit of the history with you and him?
Yeah, me and Anderson is a teammates in Brazil. He started training the gym with I training, and the name from the gym is Kickboxing Gym. Is the name. We back in a little bit. We out for shoot the box and they follow Edmar, and when we follow the Edmar, Anderson doing the classes there. I'm the higher belt and the school I help teach. He do the classes there too. Him and the Rodrigo Vidal. But after a couple years, the gym is closed, and invention back to shoot the box again and stay for them. And between there, I decided, hey, let's go training with me there. And he turned into my teammate. You know, Anderson and Rodrigo, both training shoot the box.
Well, Anderson seems to be a great friend. He showed me a UFC championship belt hanging in the. You said he gave to your daughter?
He gave it to my daughter, yeah.
For what was the reason he gave the belt?
2 years old when she had a birthday, and he gave it to her.
Nice. So this is more of a relationship than we were just a teammate.
Yeah, we grow up together, you know. All fights Anderson have, me, Rodrigo is there. Now I'll support him. I'll go to the fights.
These are the pride fighting areas.
Yes. Shoto, no? First Shoto box.
Shuto.
Remember Shoto box,
Yeah,
right?
Shuto,
It's
yeah.
before Pride, you know,
Yeah.
Shoto.
Yeah.
He fight in Shoto box, couple guys.
King of the Cage in
King
America.
of the Cage too. But he have a very good fight with the Sakurai. You remember Sakurai?
Yeah. Sakurai.
Beautiful fight.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people became fans of
He
Anderson.
have the first belt I think he have is from Shoto. From Shoto.
that's a long time ago. I don't think the young kids know what Shudo is.
No, I don't even know. Yeah, you're right.
To be honest, some of the young kids might not know shoot the box anymore. I don't even know if that official team is still around.
Yeah, still we have a good contact with the Rudimar Fedrigo. You know, he's still my master. 2 weeks ago.
She's not coming. Not coming.
No, 2 weeks. 1 week ago, I have a former student. His name is AGF Monstro. He's here with his wife Jennifer Maia. You know, I think probably you know. Jennifer Maia fighting UFC with the Valentina.
Oh, okay.
Go all 5 rounds.
I got you. Yeah. I'm thinking jiu-jitsu names. I wasn't thinking MMA, but yes, now I understand.
The guys is here. You know, we still have a good relationship with Rudimar and people from there. We build a new team and a time. It's called Muay Thai Dream Team, and after turning to Killer Bees.
Nice. There you go.
Me, Anderson, and Rodrigo.
So you have an association with Killer Bees, like you said, 17, 18, something like that?
We have 18 schools in the United States right now and 7 overseas.
Are you constantly flying around teaching seminars? What's your life like?
Yeah, to slow down a little bit about seminars. You know, I have 2 kids right now, and my kids is
life. You miss it.
You know,
if you're gonna miss it,
I cannot do what I did before. You know, keep it every week, go away, teach seminar. Now I decided to do 2 seminars every month and go. But when I go to Mississippi, we have a couple of schools in Mississippi. I give you the example. I do 3-4 schools in 4 days. Teach seminar in all these 4 schools
and go back and forth, same spot. Yeah.
Now next week I'm gonna be in Kentucky, in Georgetown. I have a black belt, very good there. Black belt jiu-jitsu. It's more jiu-jitsu gym. You have good fighters there. Have some kids from ADCC. You have another kid, very famous about jiu-jitsu, Jacob. He no more in the gym, but he used to be there. Hillbilly, Jacob, I think his name, but he with somebody else right now. But he have very good kids there, jiu-jitsu kids in Georgetown, Kentucky.
So your normal routine for the week and for the month is you teach jiu-jitsu throughout the week and then a couple seminars a month.
I teach Monday to Thursday here. I let Friday open for I can go travel. You know, I teach seminars in the association. And like sometimes I fly Thursday and back on Sunday or Monday morning. I teach in the schools.
You have some children of your own in the classes here. Do they play any other sports outside of the gym?
No. I try to maintain jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Take
a class. Circle around all the way. Take a class. Back up.
Okay, let's take a picture. Okay?
And you surf too, though, right?
Yeah, I surf.
Do you get the kids out there doing anything at the beach yet?
We try. Valentina's surfing a little bit, but the Benny is chewing little.
I told you this is the best girl name ever, Valentina. Right?
No.
Now I'm biased because my daughter's name is Valentina too.
It's a beautiful name, right?
You know what? Don't realize it can be Slavic, it could be Latino. It's used in all different parts of the world too. You know, so it's a good name for no matter where you are as well too. You know, it's not just a Brazilian name or your wife's from Czech. You know, did you get it from the Brazilian side or from?
No. We have a deal. If I say for her, if another girl, I'm gonna choose the name. She say it's okay. I know gonna be a boy. I'm gonna choose the name, and she choose the name very unique for the baby. Banyan is a banyan meaning banyan tree from Hawaii
like
or
banyan.
India,
Uh-huh.
and she choose because if she no choose, if it's another girl, I'm gonna put her name. And she don't like her name, but it's the most beautiful name.
Yes, it is.
It's no Nikita. Now I have the catch. Nikita is her nickname.
Her
name
wife's nickname is
Vladina.
Vladina, like Vladimir, but Vladina.
Yes,
So she doesn't
I
like
love
this.
the name and she don't like it. I say, if we're gonna have a gal, I choose the name. It's the fights for us there when we're there is okay. The problem is the training in the gym.
Why?
It's worse.
Why is that?
Because the guys try to kill each other. No, it's no.
Oh, the old school kickboxing. You're
When
saying,
we
yeah.
train is the worst, you know.
So as Americans, we would hear stories of the Japanese MMA organizations calling to Brazil, right? And calling up, different teams, but especially when we heard with the old shoot boxes up there, they would call, need a guy for, let's say, 160 pounds. And we would hear stories of the Brazilians full-blown fights inside of the gym to be able to represent at that weight class. Are these true stories?
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
How were these fights? Were they...
Who do better gonna go, no? Yeah, I need to do better every day in the gym. But the gym is...
Did they set a time? Or did the coach come out and say, hey, I just got a call, let's get to fighting?
Depend what they gonna, who and what happened in the night or in the day or whatever. Because it's
Part of the fun.
Yeah, it's a good time with them in the night.
Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to go to Japan?
Yeah, I live in there. I have a gym in Japan in Hamamatsu.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Is that a name or a city?
City.
City?
Hamamatsu. It's a Brazilian community over there.
Oh, really?
I have a black belt running the gym there, Freddy Matos.
That's a
He
long
ran the
flight.
gym, yeah.
You go there. Yeah. How often do you visit there?
I'm not gonna, because COVID coming and a lot of stuff is going on.
Yeah.
I try waiting a little bit because it's a long flight, But the Darius Hannah, the guys, you met it this morning, my black belt, and his fiance gonna go there in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
And the guy's gonna teach a seminar in my school there, and
Yeah.
the guy's gonna go there before me,
Nice.
Like Australia, I'm supposed to go end of the year, but we waiting a little bit because I want to do all the schools I have in the Asian side too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop in Australia and Japan and China and go back to Brazil.
It's an amazing
Brazil,
life.
go back to Brazil because we open gym in Brazil. Again, we reopen gym in Brazil.
It's more fun than just seminars. You're doing businesses and opening gyms.
Yeah, sometimes, no. You know how they are.
Yeah. Build it, though. So do you take your family?
Sometimes the guys want to go when it's a nice location, when the guys have a nice time.
Has the wife and kids been to Brazil?
Yes, 3 times. Benny and Chu and the baby Valentina and my wife.
Is this where Grandpa and Grandma are they still
Yes.
with us in Curitiba?
Yes, Grandpa and the Grandma is Chu. Yeah.
Nice.
Guys have a restaurant
So
there.
Valentina's got to go down there to Brazil and meet them.
Can see in the Grandma and the Grandpa. I have a sister there too. She's living in Curitiba. See my
She
nephew.
can't beat you with using capoeira anymore, huh?
No anymore. No capoeira, she still beats me, but
For the Americans listening and other people around the world, capoeira is a martial arts mixed almost with the dancing.
yeah, but it's a good mix of martial arts. No keep me wrong. I'm thinking I'm no good in capoeira. For this, I give up.
You still see famous people like Cobrinha.
Yep.
A lot of his YouTube is capoeira movements, warm-ups. Even if it's not all of the jiu-jitsu technique, it's still like a capoeira movement to get the body moving, and then start jiu-jitsu class.
It's beautiful, the kicks. It's very fun coming to. We call a roda when the guys are sparring. In capoeira, it's beautiful to see how the guys play the drums.
Drums, yeah.
Drums and the
Soca?
stuff.
Is that what you
I
say?
don't know how to say.
Yeah, but samba is like the music that came from
Samba.
samba. Sorry, samba.
Yeah,
came from there.
something. But the guys have his own music, but it's nice.
Yes.
And the end from capoeira, the guys do little samba, little dance. Come on, guys. Fix yourself beautiful. Guys, thank you for everybody coming. It's good job today. If you want to follow AGF tournaments, please be free to go in AGF. I'm gonna post it in the group from the gym. You guys can follow and help grow up in the Instagram too. Okay? Guys, thank you everybody. Did very good today. Thank you. Come on, hands together. Sabarika. Good job, guys.